Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to episode 13 of the ForbiddenCast. I hope everybody enjoyed last week's interview with Adam Smith of Riptide and Evil. That was a whole lot of fun to do, and I really hope I can get more guests from bands on here in the future. I'm going to reach out to some people, and hopefully they get back to me. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Friday so far. Whether it's at night or in the morning or whatever. As always, it's always the same thing with me. I really not original. Really not getting those good ideas out of my brain. Especially as of lately. But I got a few exciting pieces of news, I guess. I mean, nothing like really more exciting for me, not really for everybody else. My pedal, my Tone City pedal that I mentioned a few episodes back that I ordered, the overdrive pedal, has finally came in last week, and I've been enjoying playing that through my Marshall MG15. It's been sounding really good. It sounds especially really good with my Epiphone Les Paul. Is it a Custom Pro? I think it's Epiphone Les Paul Custom Pro Silverburst. It sounds super good with that guitar. I mean, it sounds good with all of my other guitars too, but that one is probably my favorite. But yeah, and like I said before, hopefully I get my shit together and I do release the the video that I made for it. Hopefully the day that I'm actually recording this, I get it up. So that'd be Wednesday. So hopefully that's already out. But if not, then I assure you it is coming, because I don't want to slack anymore and keep promising that I'm making videos and I'm not releasing anything. But yeah, it's been a hell of a few weeks, and I'm getting real excited to having some time off to go visit my parents for Easter, because that's also coming up real soon, and that's going to be nice to kind of not have to deal with work and whatnot. But anyways, how many? It's only been two minutes already. Okay, it's not too bad. Almost 3 minutes. Okay, I thought I was rambling on for like way too long, but yeah. No, one really exciting piece of news that I am super duper excited for is it still hasn't been officially announced off of Epiphone's website or Instagram or any of the social media pages, but Brendan Small's new signature guitar called the Ghost Horse is I pre-ordered it. I had went to the closest Long & McQuaid to my apartment, and I went in and confused the absolute shit out of the poor employee as to what I was asking for, and and then it was in the system. So yeah, I put a deposit down for that guitar, and then now I'm just waiting for it to come, and then I can finish paying that off once it comes in, and then I'll have the Brendan Small signature Epiphone Ghost Horse, and I'm so excited for that, because I have been waiting for that guitar I think almost 2 years now, because they accidentally teased it. Anderton's the guitar, well, the music equipment, the guitar store. People should know Anderton's by now, but yeah, they accidentally teased the guitar with their summer 2019 NAMM video, when they went through Epiphone's lineup, like their new lineup. It was the same year whenever like the Muse series came out, and then a whole bunch of like the cool remodeled stuff, and whenever the new headstocks for the Epiphone guitars came out and everything. But yeah, they accidentally kind of pre-showed a bunch of the new signature models and the Prophet series models as well, the new ones there, before they're even announced. And yeah, so I've been waiting for this Ghost Horse guitar for a very long time, and I am more than happy knowing that it is finally in product, in production, not product, but yeah, and that it's coming, and I have deposit down on it, so I have the receipt for it, so I know that I'm absolutely getting one, and I am beyond excited to get that. I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve waiting waiting super impatiently for Christmas morning to come. So I might gush about that, and you better bet that I am absolutely going to do a fun video for that guitar whenever I get it. So I've looked it up, and you know what, right now, just for fun, why not look it up again just to double check? But the guitar, I think, on a few websites is now up on a few websites now, and it has like an expected like date when it might be coming out. So I think I'm just gonna look it up. Brendan Small Epiphone Ghost Horse. There is beautiful. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Trogley. For anybody who knows the Trogley Guitars Show YouTube channel, if you like checking out guitars, definitely I would recommend go checking out his YouTube channel, because yeah, he checks out a lot of really cool guitars. But he just 1 day ago he put the next 2021 Epiphone plus Gibson models leaked from Brendan Small, so that's cool. Yeah, Epiphone talk. New limited. Oh, okay, no. This is just someone talking about it. Is this. What is this? Okay. ZZ Sound. Do they have anything yet? Let me see here. Epiphone. Exclusive Epiphone models. No. I want to see the signatures. You got signatures yet? Where are you guys at? Because they just released another new signature guitar not too long ago. It's like some like hollow body. I don't even know who the lady was whose signature it was, but yeah. Okay, so I guess it's not on there. Okay, hold on. Jeez. This probably isn't super fun for people. Oh, reverb, yeah, on here. Is it? No, Thunder Horse. No, it's a Thunder Horse. That's not the one. I also would so love to get a Thunder Horse guitar. That's the Silver Burst one. Jeez, I thought there was one site. Gear for Music? Is it this? Oh, it is. Okay, yes. Gear for Music already has the guitar up on their site. Accept all cookies. Yes. Here it is. Okay. I might. Yeah. I'll try to put up the pictures of the guitar. Hopefully I won't forget this time again. I don't think last time I said that I'll put pictures up I forgot, but yeah. Let's see. Does this thing have the expected date? Because I think the last time I tried to look up this guitar, it said the expected date was yeah, estimated delivery to you would be April 6th, new launch. So that's on this site. Available to order. Item an order with a supplier. To you. Okay. So sometime in April I should be hopefully getting this guitar. So the color of the guitar is technically called a Galacticon Burst. It's a really cool, well, you can see it on the picture here. Hopefully, again, I don't forget. But yeah, it's a really cool, like, almost like kind of green tinted gray color with like a slight like dark burst around the edges, sort of. Then you got like a nice cream binding on the body and then on the neck. Not on the headstock though. You got a Floyd Rose bridge. You got, looks like a volume and a tone knob. And then you got looks like a gloss finish. You can see the reflection of the whammy bar on the body there. And then I don't know what kind of pickups. I know Brennan Small loves the burst buckers, so that's probably what they are in here. And then and then it's 24 fret. So most Epiphones aren't 24 fret. I know the newer models, there's a bunch of them that do have 24 frets, but typically Gibson and Epiphone are more of a 22 fret. So it's really cool seeing the 24 fret starting to come out. And I've said this before, and I'll say it a million times over, but on guitars, maybe not on basses, but on guitars, 100%, I think there should always just automatically have, on electric guitars anyways, there should always be 24 frets. That's my opinion, because it just makes more sense to have 2 whole octaves, instead of just cutting out the 2 extra frets. I mean, I know that messes up with the scale length and everything like that, but at this point, I feel like there's guitar manufacturers know what they're doing to be able to make it play good and sound good and everything. So I don't know. I feel like the excuse not to have the extra 2 frets in there is just kind of bananas. But yeah, no, this is I absolutely love the way this guitar looks. So cool. And I'm so excited to get this. I don't mean to gush about it so much, but I've been waiting for this guitar to come out for so long, because I've wanted the Brennan Small Thunder Horse for so long, but I missed the boat on that one because whenever that guitar was released, I didn't even have the money for it. I didn't even have a job at that point, I don't think. And then whenever the Snow Falcon was released, I didn't have the money for it, and I just kind of missed the boat on that one too. But I got lucky enough that my buddy Lucas was just searching through I don't know what he searches through, but maybe Kijiji or something like that, or buy and sell just on Facebook or something. But he managed to actually find one that was in pretty basically mint condition, that was literally played twice. And he came in and he went down to get it for me, because he was already going down to Ottawa, because at that time, whenever I got the guitar, I was still in North Bay. And then he was going down to see a buddy in Ottawa, and he's like, oh, I'll go check out the guitar for you if you'd want. And I was just like, okay, sure. And then he got it for me, and then eventually I just paid him back. But yeah, that was super, super awesome. So I am lucky enough to own a Epiphone Snow Falcon. But now I will also be a proud owner of a Epiphone Ghost Horse as well. And I'm just, again, so looking forward to getting this. But I want to see the specs. Key features: tribute to Metalocalypse Mastermind Brennan Small, outrageous crunchy tone from Gibson USA burst buckers, humbuckers, lightning fast playability along the slim tapered mahogany neck, wild vibrato made possible with world-class Floyd Rhodes tremolo. Okay, do we have more information? Let's see here. Okay, body is an Explorer mahogany body, maple veneer gloss top, binding is a single white ply, slim taper for the neck. Scale length is a 24.724 inch. Ebony fretboard with white binding. Fretboard radius 12 inch. And then inlays is dots, and then the really cool 12th fret, because it's Brennan Small's signature. He has the Icarus emblem on there for the 12th fret inlay. Now, if people who don't follow Brennan Small or have any idea about what that is, the Icarus is the spaceship, the Galacticon spaceship. I have a patch of it, actually, so it'll be really cool to have on the guitar. So that's super cool. And then, like I said, 24 frets, and the frets are jumbo. It's a Floyd Rose, 100%. It's a glued in contoured heel joint, hardware nickel. Okay, so it's a Floyd Rose FRT 100 series. Okay. It's a Grover Mini Rotomatic. Those are what the tuners are. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so they are USA Burst Bucker pickups. Gibson USA Burst Bucker pickups. Okay. And then, yeah, okay. So controls. So, oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. 2 times volume, push-pull pots for pickup voicing options. So there's no tone. So it's just 2 volumes, is what this site is saying. Anyways, we'll see what with that. Okay, so that'd be interesting. Pickup selector, 3-way toggle. Huh. Interesting. So it's just 2 volumes instead of a volume and a tone, like a master volume and a master tone. Huh. Push pull pots. Okay. Huh. Very interesting. Because typically on Explorers you see the there's like 3. So this like you'll have like the 2 different volume pots, and then you'll have a third one for the master tone, or probably vice versa as well, where it's like it's just a master volume and then 2 tone pots. So that's interesting that this thing is only just 2 volume pots, which is cool actually, because then you can have you can have the different sort of voicings where it's like you can have one pulled. So it's like if you had the toggle switch in the middle position between the 2 pickups, you can like if it's like a split coil whenever you pull it, then you can have like a whole humbucker, and then the other one can be a single coil. Or if you want just like both single coils, you can do that. And okay, so that's really cool. Okay, nice. Anyways, how long is it? 17 minutes that I've just been talking about the Brennan Small guitar. Yeah, I'm super excited for that, and I can't wait to get that in my hands and do a review and all that junk on that. So yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, what is this? Okay, no, I thought they announced it already. I thought it was the Epiphone. Okay, no. Shoot. Okay. Actually, okay, so they also have the Prophet series out, which is really cool. I really like the purple one. I don't think I'll put a picture of that up as well just to show you, but yeah, that one there is kind of cool. No, I want to just see on the Epiphone. Okay, yeah, so Emily Wolfe is the artist, the other artist I was talking about that got a new signature guitar. It's just I don't know, just kind of like a black whatever. I don't know. I'm just kind of meh. Yeah, geez. Okay. Anyways, enough about that. Yeah. Okay. What else? What else is there to talk about? So it's almost 19 minutes. Oh, updates on the Celestial Quest album. I guess I can give that. So I mean, obviously, now that I'm getting this new Brennan Small guitar, like almost all the leads and like extra bits are probably going to be played on that 100%. But yeah, just for an update for like, I don't know, I guess kind of like nerdy guitar stuff, since we're already kind of nerding out on guitar stuff already. I picked out all my matches for my oh my. I hope that picked up. I sounded like my cat just had a spaz. Yeah, I picked out all my my amps. I like shot out all the amps and guitars and whatnot. So this is what my tones are going to be. I'm not going to tell you which one is which. Well, like where they're going to be, but like for my main rhythm tones, on the album, there's going to be my Pive 6505 plus mini head with a tube screamer, and with the guitar being paired up with that setup is my Jackson Kelly with the Probucker pickups in it. So that's that. And then the next one will be I already kind of gave it away earlier, but it is the Dry Martini with my Marshall MG15 head. And then with that, it I'm playing my Epiphone Les Paul Custom Pro Silver Burst guitar. I absolutely love that guitar. Sounds amazing. And then, which also has the Pro Buckers in it as well. And then, for my last rhythm rig, I got my orange Micro Dark mini amp, MIDI head, I should say, and then with the Electro Harmonics Soul Food pedal. And the guitar that's being paired up with that setup is my Epiphone Snow Falcon. So those are going to be the guitar tones on the album. On top of, like, I'm going to shoot out some, like, the lead stuff. So, like, for leads, I'm most definitely going to probably use my Chapman MLV. And then probably just, like, have those two guitars. So, like, the Chapman MLV and then the, probably, most likely, the Epiphone Ghost Horse. So, that's probably going to be the guitar tones. And then, yeah, I'm going to see what I can do for, like, pairing up for lead tones, because I'm going to do, like, try to do a whole different sound for that as well. And then, yeah, bass tones, I'm still kind of working towards that. Yeah, and then drums, I don't know if I actually mentioned talking about how I'm going to do drums, but I'm going to demo the drums out while I'm up doing my little quote-unquote vacation while I go up to see my parents on around Easter time. And yeah, and I'll go program the drums. I'm gonna bring in my electric kit and then do that. And then I got the Get Good drums, yeah, just do that so that the drums will sound kind of nice. And then I'll have those demoed out. And then once for the real drums, I'm going to message the guy who did my Forbidden Messiah album. And see if we can figure something out where I can go over and track those drums, and then, yeah, then I'll have the master drum tracks, and then I just got to record all the actual master guitar tracks, and then do the bass tracks, and then the synth tracks, and then all the lead stuff, and then, yeah, then after that it'll just need to get mixed, and yeah, then I gotta put the album out, and yeah. So expect another album from me at some point at the end of this year. So I'm super excited for it. I really, really love the way this album's sounding. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot more upbeat than my last album. And yeah, and I think the tones that I'm getting are really, really cool too. They're sounding really nice and chunky and crunchy and everything like that. So I'm really excited for that. But other pieces of news, Greta Van Fleet also released a new song. I don't know if people are still listening to Greta Van Fleet. I hope so, because I definitely enjoy Greta Van Fleet quite a bit. Not the biggest Led Zeppelin fan, I will admit. I do like a few Led Zeppelin songs. Achilles' Last Stand is a killer song. But other than that, I mean, obviously there's Stairway to Heaven and all whatnot. But yeah, I like Greta Van Fleet just quite a bit more, if I will be honest. I think it's more like the lyrical content in Greta Van Fleet's music versus Led Zeppelin's that just totally win me over more, because I don't know, there's just more relatable things than talking about Lord of the Rings and having intercourse. Comparing that to Led Zeppelin, but yeah, the new song is Broken Bells, and it's really, really good, and I would highly recommend to go check it out. But that is not today's music recommendation, because I have another one that I've been wanting to talk about this band for a very long time since I started this, because I've been having an off and on kick of this band for like the past 2 years now. And that band is, I believe I'm pronouncing it right, but Haken. So Haken, Haken. And the song that I would recommend you checking out is a song that I've been listening to quite a bit lately, is Crystal. I don't know, is it the Crystal Elixir? Or is it Crystal Elixir? Hold on, let me just check that out, just to make sure. Yeah, it's just Crystal Elixir off of their debut album Aquarius. Super cool song. Definitely will not be everybody's cup of tea, if I will be honest, because it is it is a 17-minute long metal prog rock kind of song. Super weird. It gets they had like throw polka music in there, and then they have like, yeah, it's just super weird. And then it gets really dark at some spots, like whenever there's actual singing going on. It's really kind of eerie and scary sounding, and yeah, it's definitely an interesting song to just sit down and listen to and enjoy with with whatever beverage of your choice. Myself, I like whiskey with some maple and kind of toning it down with a little bit of water, or even a splash of ginger ale. Sometimes it's actually really nice. And then on the ice, that's what I enjoy drinking. It's been my drink of choice lately. But yeah, I highly recommend checking that band out, because they have a lot of other music, and their newest album, Virus, is also killer. And I definitely would recommend checking out Messiah Complex as well, because that song is also insane and goes all over the place. Not as weird as Crystal Elixir, probably way more, digestible, I would say, if that's a word, for an average listener, I would say, compared to Crystal Elixir. But yeah, Crystal Elixir is really, really interesting. If you like weird music, then you will definitely like that song. So yeah, so with that all being said, I hope I get my shit together and release that review of the Gear Quest review of the Dry Martini, so that people can watch that and have a laugh at me unboxing the pedal. And then yeah and yeah, just more and more stuff will come out. It's just yeah, you just gotta not expect too much from me, but at the same time, hopefully you can still expect some stuff from me. So anyways, geez, I almost ended it, and it's only 27 minutes. Okay, what else can I talk about? People who are here to like hear me talk about like personal stuff are just gonna be so not interested anymore to listen to this. I apologize. And then whenever I do get into like personal stuff, it's gonna be really shitty for people who are here to listen to me talk about nerdy stuff. So that's that. Yeah. So what to talk about? Oh, actually, yeah. Just before, okay. I don't care, where your stance is on the whole coronavirus thing, but and I'm not really going to go into too much detail, because I know it's still a really touchy subject for everybody. There's people who are saying like, oh, it's, not even real, it's just all made up bullshit. And then there's people who are just like, of course it's real, like yada, yada, yada. That's not what I'm going to talk about. To me, I was watching a video this morning, and this morning, the day that I was recording this, and it was for the 2021 Olympics in Japan, and they were talking about, I'm sure people have seen this video where it's like, they're talking about with like the Hello Kitty kind of mascot running around. To me, that video is very disturbing, because they keep repeating the new normal, like the Japan's new normal, and like they're just like pushing masks and all that, and like, to me, I don't know, there's something very disturbing about that. Like, it shouldn't be, I know, and I probably sound like over dramatic, but like, obviously it's not like making me want to go join like a protest of like being an anti-masker and whatnot, but like I still don't like wearing masks. I still have to wear my mask. I still do wear my mask, but like there is a very disturbing quality to hearing the new normal, which I personally despise having to hear that, because it feels so uncomfortable and just not normal. Because it's like, what do you mean by the new normal? Like, how many more things are going to be added to the list over time, over the next like year or two, to be considered the new normal? I don't know. I just personally felt very uncomfortable hearing that and felt strange hearing that. All because, I mean, I'm a person who kind of views the world as like, there is definite two sides to the world. There's the society, sort of thing, which is what we have to live in and, kind of like follow the rules to. And then there's actual living as we are meant to be as animals that we are, as surviving and living in that sense. And there's definitely those two sides. And then we have this, these videos and whatnot telling us that like we got this new normal for society and like social standards, but for me to also have the other side of my brain telling me that it's like, we're animals. We're meant to die. We're meant to get sick. Things will pass and all that. It's just like, I don't know. For me, I don't know. Obviously, I don't want to sound like a madman by talking about this stuff. But like, to me, it's like, just hearing that just feels so like unnerving, because it's like, people want to go to concerts. People want to have parties. People want to have these things. Like, you can't just start, because there is this virus, you can't just start saying like, oh, this is the new normal. We can't do that stuff anymore. It's like, well, what do you mean? That is living. You're taking that away from us. And I'm not saying like, I'm not trying to sound totally like it's a human right, but it's like, I don't even care about human rights. It's just like, we are animals. We are social creatures, just like any other animal. Like that is what we do. I don't know. Anyways, I'll leave that at the end of this episode, just to kind of, give everybody else something to think about. Not in really the sense like, it's like, oh, is there a conspiracy going on? But like, more in the sense that like, things just don't feel right at the moment. Like, it really doesn't. Just things are kind of all up in the air and iffy with everything. And I personally don't like it. And I'm sure a lot of other people don't. And I just don't. Yeah, I don't have a real stance. I'm going to follow the rules because I don't want to get in trouble. And I don't. Yeah. But at the same time, there is things that kind of make me go, I don't like this. But I'm also an idiot too, so yeah. Anyways, everybody, I'll leave you with that. Do with that information what you will. To have your own opinions and your own thoughts. You can totally feel fine with saying that's the new normal, and you can also totally feel fine saying that you also feel uncomfortable with that. I personally feel uncomfortable with it. If you don't, that's cool. But yeah. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for listening / watching, and I will see you on the next episode. And yeah, take care, everybody.